In the ongoing legal struggle with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, Ripple, a cross-border payment company based in San Francisco, has submitted a cross-appeal of the ruling that Judge Torres handed down on August 7, 2024. As the Securities and Exchange Commission prepares to appeal a favorable verdict regarding XRP sales, this strategic step is intended to safeguard Ripple's claims. Ripple's desire to safeguard its interests and defend XRP's position as a non-security is highlighted by the filing of the cross-appeal. Before we move further, there is a new crypto airdrop now taking place on Telegram, which is about to launch anytime soon. Please make sure you participate in this airdrop. The link is in the description of the video. Don't miss out on this. Now let's continue with our video. A prolonged legal battle. XRP is Ripple Labs' native cryptocurrency, and the Securities and Exchange Commission, the commission filed a complaint against the business in December 2020, saying that the company's sales of XRP constituted unregistered securities offerings. The cryptocurrency known as XRP has been aggressively fought by Ripple, which has argued that it does not satisfy the definition of security. It has been claimed by the business that XRP is a currency that is comparable to Bitcoin and Ethereum, and that it should not be subject to those regulations that govern securities because it tries to define the regulatory status of digital assets. The case has important consequences for the Bitcoin industry. Judge Analisa Torres of the United States District Court issued a decision that was quite significant as she found in favor of Ripple and granted partial summary judgment on the matter of XRP sales. Ripple's defense received a huge boost as a result of the verdict, which essentially narrowed the scope of the SEC's claims. So it was agreed in the decision made by Judge Torres that Ripple sales of XRP to institutional investors and on cryptocurrency exchanges did not constitute securities offering. This verdict was a partial triumph for Ripple because it diminished the scope of the accusations that were being made by the SEC. The SEC, not to be deterred, has decided to appeal the ruling that Judge Torres made to revive its accusations against Ripple. In its appeal, the Securities and Exchange Commission believes that the judge's judgment was wrong and that sales of XRP ought to be considered offers of securities because it has the potential to undermine the progress that has been made in creating clear regulatory norms. This appeal has substantial ramifications for Ripple as well as the cryptocurrency sector altogether. By submitting a cross-appeal, Ripple Labs is taking proactive measures to protect its interests and is exercising care. During the appeal process, the corporation intends to do everything in its power to protect its arguments and make certain that its most important points are not forgotten or compromised. Additionally, Ripple's cross-appeal addresses particular portions of the SEC's appeal, which further strengthens the company's claim that the sale of XRP does not represent an offering of securities product. By making this strategic action, Ripple is demonstrating its dedication to protecting the position of XRP as a non-security instrument. The consequences and the prospects, significant repercussions are associated with the filing of cross appeals for the Bitcoin business. A decision that is favorable to Ripple might strengthen the market position of XRP, whereas an unfavorable finding could result in heightened regulatory attention. The conclusion of the case may have an impact on the strategy that the SEC takes to regulate other cryptocurrencies, which in turn will shape the landscape of digital assets more generally. In addition to this, the outcome will contribute to the ongoing discussion regarding the regulation of cryptocurrencies, which may establish precedents for future actions. The efforts taken by Ripple are evidence of the company's dedication to protecting the status of XRP as a non-security. The business is aware of the significance of preserving the regulatory clarity of XRP, which will ensure that it continues to be a viable and appealing alternative for consumers and investors alike throughout the years. XRP status as a prominent cryptocurrency will be strengthened if the verdict is good. However, the future of the cryptocurrency will be put in jeopardy if the ruling is unfavorable. The SEC and cryptocurrency startups appear to be engaged in a never-ending battle of arms. XRP, which is issued by Ripple, is once again at the center of the conflict that is prevalent today. The cryptocurrency exchange Bitnomial, which is based in Chicago, has accused the Securities and Exchange Commission of exceeding its jurisdiction by mandating more compliance for its XRP futures contract. As a result of this case, tensions regarding the status of XRP as a security have been reignited, and the cryptocurrency industry is experiencing growing concerns regarding the wider implications for all digital assets. Bitnomial, which is subject to the oversight of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, FTSE, has recently submitted a request for authorization to issue XRP futures contracts that are backed by the dollar. This endeavor, on the other hand, soon captured the attention of the SEC. The government agency issued a warning to Bitnomial, stating that the provision of these contracts could violate federal securities laws if it did not comply with its requirements for registry. In response to this viewpoint, Bitnomial argues that the Securities and Exchange Commission is exceeding its authority by designating cryptocurrency XRP as a security. Ripple, on the other hand, was successful. The question of jurisdiction is the driving force behind this confrontation. CFTC is supposed to be in charge of futures contracts, while the SEC is supposed to be in charge of regulating securities, according to Bitnomial. Through the definition of XRP as an investment contract, the Securities and Exchange Commission is making an effort to bring these futures under its jurisdiction, which is a step toward more stringent regulation of the entire industry. This approach by the SEC amounts to an attempt at dominance, not only over XRP, but potentially over all digital assets. And Bitnomial is defending itself against this assault. A complaint was submitted by Bitnomial in response to the situation to obtain a judicial declaration that would redefine the classification of these contracts. If the exchange is successful, it has the potential to establish a robust legal precedent, not only for XRP, but also for all other crypto assets that are expected to experience the same destiny. Because of this, the case takes on a symbolic scale, as it represents a struggle for the autonomy of the sector against the ever-increasing intrusion of regulation. The crypto industry is confronted with increasing uncertainty. This disagreement is not restricted to XRP alone. The possible repercussions for the entire industry are extremely significant. If the Securities and Exchange Commission is successful in having XRP recognized as a security in this context, it would pave the way for similar laws to be implemented on other cryptocurrencies, which is a risky possibility for market participants and investors. Companies such as Crypto.com have already taken legal action against the Securities and Exchange Commission, taking issue with what they perceive to be an excessively broad and baseless approach taken by the agency. Within the context of the present climate in the cryptocurrency market, the impact of this case is being felt. Investors are beginning to lose confidence as a result of these ongoing legal challenges, which is causing the selling moves to pick up speed. The lack of clarity regarding regulatory policy sows skepticism about the robustness of cryptocurrency investments, which in turn leads to increasing volatility. The information that has been provided is not intended to be trading advice. There is no responsibility for any investments that are made based on the information that is provided on this page. Before making any decision about investments, we strongly advise conducting independent research and consulting with a knowledgeable professional.